Alright, so what's up YouTube? This is my nigga guy Coley and I'm signed in. Well, today was my first week of school, or my first day of school. Um yeah, so the video kinda late. I just got home and then before I edit this and stuff I'm about to go outside and work out. But anyways, yeah, my day at school was good. Thank you for asking. That's why, the dreads fresh, the lineup, I'm dressed, I'm usually in some boot shorts. Um, but yeah, anyways, so I checked the schedule of the topic this week. Nobody has a video before me, so I'm not sure what the topic is, but I'm gonna say this week's topic is if you had a choice, would you be born a cis man, or would you rather, your journey as a transgender man? Um, and I thought about this question because I've seen the schedule ahead of time, and I'm thinking, I'm like, you know, there's a difference between the two, just because one is born that way and one becomes that way. One is more accepted and one is more rejected, basically. I say certain things are the same. Like, we're all men, you feel me? That's in either situation, you're gonna be a man. With that being said, though, as a trans man, it's more like you have to prove that you're a man, or you have to medically transition and you may not want to, and things like that. There's a transition. You're not just a man biologically, basically. But I think about this and I think about my journey and who I am today. I think so hard. Like, I'm really trying to give y'all an honest answer because I love you guys. I love my journey and who I am. I feel that I love who I am, and I love how I have become who I am. Not to sound hella into myself or nothing, but as a person, I am my own friend, and as a person, when I look in the mirror or when I'm evaluating myself, I'm happy with my growth as a person. And this journey, being a transgender person, has been like extremely difficult, and it's brought a lot of different types of obstacles and pain into my life that I have never been through before, but have made me so much stronger as a person. And the situations that I've been put in and that I'm still being put in, and just knowing that as a transgender person in this day and age, what you do, anything that you do, is going to be groundbreaking for your community. You know what I mean? So you're able to make a difference by just doing the normal thing. People blow it out of proportion and stuff like that. I mean, it is an accomplishment such as, just being an athlete and playing with your gender. That's a huge accomplishment because a lot of people don't do it. But you're all men on the team, but because you're a trans man, you may have to work a little harder. And already being black, you gotta work a little harder to do things. But I just feel like the struggle that I've had and the amount of pain that I've felt from being transgender, it's the type of pain, or any type of pain, you should be able to channel that, ball it up and put it towards your ambition. And I feel like that's what being like transgender has brought to my life, because before my transition and stuff, I had never really been through nothing like that. I've been through like love affairs and heartbreaks, but I had never really been through something that really brought pain to my life, that made me even more in an oppressive state in society. And I think that being in that place has just made me so much stronger. It has made me so much resilient, so much more resilient. I have to fight for, everything, as far as, down to something of people telling you that you're not who you say you are, that, you're not a man or something like that. So, I think that having to fight for all that and being able to channel that pain and that struggle and put it into something to push you to do something greater, and have this community that is very oppressed and rejected. But if you gay, or if you're a part of that community, you have some type of success, it's gonna blow up because you're gonna be empowering that group of unique individuals. And on top of empowering that group of unique individuals in the LGBT community, you can empower people that aren't that way, because the allies, the cisgender straight people, they're gonna be like, wow, you're gay and you can come up this high, and I'm letting like some little stop me, or you're trans and you can play basketball with the boys, and I didn't think I could, but now I can, stuff like that. You can't just do when you cis, or like when you straight, like you just regular, you the default person of society, you know what I mean? So to be somebody as such an outcast in society, and be able to uplift so many people by doing something that may be done by somebody cisgender and straight, or for, if I want to use race as an example, a black person that may have a certain achievement, it may be huge for the black community and it will empower all races. But if a white person would did it, it's like, oh, that's what y'all do. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are always successful here, so it's not really a big deal, because that's not an oppressed group. You get what I'm saying? So I think that not to take away from anybody's success, of course, everybody works hard for what they get, but some people have more obstacles than others. Some people are more oppressed than other races and have to go through more to get to a certain place just because of who they are. And that's really what I'm getting at. I hope y'all understand, because I think I've been saying like it for a while, and I think that you should understand by now. And if you don't, I really don't know what to tell you. So with that being said, yeah, I would prefer to be who I am today, transgender man. It makes me proud, and it makes me want to do more. It makes me want to be, more extraordinary as a person. I think a lot of people see being transgender as a bad thing, as something negative, or something like, why do I have to be this way? I hate my body. But I promise you, like, if you change the way you think about it, bruh, like if you just change your mindset, your behavior towards yourself, it can change a lot of things, the way you see the world. Being different in society and being hated by a lot of people, if you can channel that and put it towards something great, I feel like that's a gift and all and everything. You know what I mean? Like, you just want to be born cisgender, born straight, or whatever, born cis, and then like if I said I want to be cis, I still gonna like women regardless. So I just be a regular straight black man. Like, I'd be like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, if Skylar at Harvard, he a regular dude, bro. Like, if he was cis, he'd be a regular dude on the Harvard team. You guys know, the transgender swimmer. He'd be a regular swimmer. But because he's transgender, he's able to inspire so many people, because he had that struggle. Chris Mosier, the triathlon athlete, transgender man, he made it into competing with men and qualified for at the Olympic level. Does that matter? Are we talking about anybody else in that? No, because he's transgender and he had a different type of struggle, a different walk of life to get there, as well as Skylar the swimmer. So I think something like that just makes such a simple, if you just want to be a CEO of a business but you're transgender, that makes you better. I mean, it don't make you better than other people, but it makes your story more extraordinary. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Not better than anyone. If you like Laverne Cox as an actress, she's amazing, but it's very inspiring to see a transgender black woman that's able to do that. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just saying the same thing in different examples so I get the point. I would rather be me, who I am today. I love it. I think that being different is great, because you're not like everybody else, and standing out isn't always a bad thing. Even when other people try to make it a bad thing, you don't have to accept that. It's not. I just think, like, just be who you are. It is what it is. Just be you, love you, and do you. Yeah, so I love me, definitely. So yeah, I would stay me, and I would stay the person that's right here talking to y'all. If I was cis, I wouldn't be on this channel talking to these great supporters and being able to meet all these dudes, because we wouldn't have a reason to make a channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna stop babbling now. Thank you for watching my video. I appreciate it. This is my nigga Coley, signing out.